All right. Hope everyone is doing phenomenal. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into this thing. How's everyone doing? What's up, y'all? This is CS with DWP, and I wanted to go over how I get my cash or money in this game, or silver in this game. My name is Greg because I got into it with somebody in Polyforest, and I learned my lesson. Stop doing that, and then I had to go buy another wand crystal. So yeah, that sucks. But this is where I'm at right now. Of course, it's going to be going up over time. We're going to be getting into more, hustles and finding more income, revenue streams and whatnot. But this is where I get my money from. As you can see right now, I have 967 million. Now I can make that 400 more million today. So like 1.3 billion by the end of today. It just depends on if I want to put the work in or not. I think actually I could crack like 600-700 million in a day. Like, once again, it just depends on how much work I want to put in. But yeah, so anyway, so what I do is I have, and actually I got to switch a hustle up because I'm losing 4 times the money by doing it the way I'm doing it now. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm making horse gear, right? As you guys know. So I do the champrons. These sell pretty good. The only thing I purchase out of all of this is the plumes, which you can farm. But I buy the plumes and I buy the oil. If you can make the oil and make the plumes, you actually save a lot. I have cotton and all of that being, cotton, flax, and wool, all being farmed. I got a professional over here. He's getting the wool. Up here, I got copper and potatoes and some other stuff getting grabbed. And I also got some iron getting grabbed. The iron is then down here. I don't think it's happening right now. Oh, it should be happening. Let me see. But yeah, I take the iron and I turn it into brass. And that brass is what I use to make hides, or not hides, but I use it to make saddles. But I'm out of the saddle game until hides come down in price. But until then, I actually found another use for my brass, which is making crates. But that's where I'm losing 4 times the amount. So I could sell 10 brass for 31,000 making a crate, or I could sell 10 brass for 120,000 in the market. So I'm gonna be doing the latter one, right? Also, we got some wheat getting grabbed from here because I'm thinking about getting into the beer hustle. I don't know if it's lucrative. It doesn't really seem lucrative. It probably is because of the volume of the sales, but that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to try and see if that's even worth it. And then I have traces being farmed from here. It says contaminated tooth, but with that comes traces of forest. And then in Calpheon, what I have going on is, by the way, if you ever see this, they're usually just making iron ingots. Anyway, so there's that. But what I have in here is I have donkey shoes being made because they're the cheapest with the resources are the cheapest and they sell for the same amount as the horseshoes. And the reason why is because powder of earth is like 3 or 4 times more than powder of time, right? So I'd rather make donkey shoes. Plus, there's not a lot of competition in donkey shoes. So it just made sense to make the donkey horseshoes rather than the horseshoes, right? You pay 4 times more and there's more competition, or you pay 4 times less and there's less competition. Right, so I just did the donkey shoes. And then also what I have being made, and actually I'm waiting for the price to fluctuate back into the positives, or I'm waiting for it to go to an incline. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump maybe like 200 of these into the market, the silver embroidered fisher's clothes, because I have a ton of resources to make that. But once again, I'm just waiting for that to fluctuate. But until then, I make all the clothes, right? So I got this kind of popping. As you can see, I'm missing trace of forest. It doesn't really drop a lot or proc a lot, or however you want to put it. I think at the end of the day, I just need to put this guy out there, and I think I'll get a lot more. But it's not really a priority because for me because the trace of forest, what takes it, like the farmer and the gatherer's clothes. First off, gatherer's clothes does sell for the highest, but there's so much competition that I got a feeling that the price is going to tank here in the next month or so because whoever else is making it is undercutting everything. And there's like at least a good 10 of those guys who keep undercutting each other. And because of the undercutting, it's making it hard for anybody to make money except for that person, which is fine because you do make a lot, right? Considering the profit that you make from it, you're still in a positive because you can either make, close to $1 million off of that, or you can make like 400,000 off of that. So you're still in a positive when you weigh it against how much the cost of the resources are, right? So it really doesn't matter as far as the gatherers ones, but that's something else that I do. Also, what I'm doing is I'm farming the Stars In node, and I have quite a few of those Blackstones. Now, why is that important? The reason why I'm doing that in regards to not only am I working on a Black Star weapon, but as a hustle, if I just so happen to get that first, I don't even know if I can like check it. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I can even check it. But that first thing, that first box, that thing is worth 300 million by itself, right? But if I go and do the quest and I do it, properly, I actually farm a Kazarka or farm a Kudum or farm a this and farm, and I actually get the boss weapons. I can then take those boss weapons and turn it into a Black Star weapon. And let me show you how much a Black Star weapon is worth. So I just pick a long sword because everything is relative. And if I just happen to get a Black Star weapon to duo, I made $1 billion off of getting it to duo. I have 11 pure mass Blackstone, whatever that shit is called, flawless Blackstones. So it shouldn't be really any trouble getting a weapon to duo Black Star. I've gotten my Black Star to duo 3 times trying to get it to try already, right? So getting it to duo is not really a problem, and you get $1 billion off of that. So if I could just get that, if I just happen to get that drop and I happen to make a Black Star weapon, then I got $1 billion lined up right there. So that's why I'm doing that. And then as far as Poly's Forest, really the only thing I'm doing in Poly's Forest is just making chump change. This is literally chump change. I could probably stop this and actually do excavating over here, which I am considering. If I do excavation right here, I forgot what you get. It's a trace, but I'm thinking of getting the traces from there. I just really don't ever like going to Duvenkroon because nothing's out there for me. So those are all my passive. That's all my passive hustles that I got going right now. Oh yeah, and also in Alta Nova, I'm farming iron and zinc, and I'm really trying to load up on zinc though, because zinc is going to make brass, and brass I think I'm going to make a killing off of. Now this is early game hustling. This isn't like main, like end game hustling. But the nice part about it is that I don't actually lift a finger. The finger that I do lift is coming in here and feeding these guys beer. That's the finger that I lift, and I'm making money, right? How much I make about 70 to 100 a day, 70 to 100 million a day just off those hustles. They come in very small increments. So you get like maybe $1 mil here, 500,000 there, 2 mil here, 1 mil here. But it happens so much throughout the day that I end up with like an extra 100 million, right? I'll go in every like couple of minutes and just check and something sold. Sometimes people buy out the whole stock and I gotta go restock. So like, for example, a couple of days ago, I put like 20 horseshoes or something in there, and that's 10 million right there. And somebody like bought them all out. You know what I mean? So, stuff like that can happen. And when that happens, that's like, all right, cool. I'm closer to my goal or whatever. As far as my active hustle right now, I have 2 of them, right? Well, I only have one that I do consistently. And the one I do consistently is Shultz. The reason I do Shultz is when I do 1 hour, sometimes I'll leave with 40 million. Sometimes I'll leave with 67 million. It all depends on if somebody's there or not for the duration of time that I'm there. Drop rate kind of matters. Aggress fever matters. the scroll matters, you know. So if I pop a gold scroll with Agris Fever and I have the Common Silver Blessing going, I usually walk away with like 67 million in trash. One thing that you walk away from there with also is you walk away, first off, you walk away with a ton of Shoes of Heave. Now, Shoes of Heave doesn't sell as well as they should because the market is kind of flooded. And I think that's because a lot of people are kind of starting to gravitate to Schultz a little bit. But the Shoes of Heave, let me see, is any in here? If none are in here, I actually still have more I got to sell. So let me go ahead and post these. I'll just post these two because they're taking up more weight. But yeah, oh, wow, it's actually empty, except for those two at the bottom. That's fine. All right, so now might be a good time for me to go do Schultz. So usually what I'll see is I'll see like maybe 50, 60, 70 shoes in the shoe game, right? And that's when you're not going to really make a sale unless you start doing some heavy undercutting. Because they sell, but they don't sell. I mean, I honestly don't know why people buy these shoes. I honestly couldn't even tell you why they would get these for the extra HP when you can just pop 3 nodes in your skill tree and you got 300 there. And by the time you fill out your skill tree, 300 health is not really going to do much. You'd be better off with just getting more DP. So I don't know why people get these shoes. Maybe the health matters. I don't know. I haven't been playing this for 5-6 years like some of these guys. I only been playing it for 45 days. Well, I have 45 days on this character. 44 days on this character. So I'm not like super in there, but from what it looks like, these aren't really worth whatever people are buying them for. But you know, they buy them, so sell them. But also you get Gruntle armor, and Gruntle armor is like it's like knockoff Akum armor. In that it doesn't give you as much as Akum does, but it gives you all the AP that Akum gives you. Akum gives you evasion on top of AP. That's the thing that makes Akum armor Akum armor. Akum is basically Gruntle with evasion, which is extremely nice. And then also something that I've been working on is trying to get my process into master. Now, I don't know if this is still a thing, but mark my word, I saw a guy bust something down and get 15,000 rough stone. I shit you not. I'm not lying. Okay, I saw this. He hit a button, characters removing, so it's not like he jump skipped, and it procced and it said 15,000 Blackstone. And I'm like, holy shit, like what? So where I'm at right now is if I do a batch of, I don't know if I can do it because I don't really like to be below a certain amount of these Blackstones. Blackstone powder is what I'm talking about. He busted it down and got Blackstone powder. So I'll do these real quick. So if I do, is this it? Yeah. So if I do this and I grind like one batch, like I make it proc 23 times, I'll get like 1,800 sometimes. Blackstone powder. But this dude did it and he got 15. Because I bust down one, I get like 80, right? But if I bust down one and get like 800, then I don't know how he did it. I'm assuming he did it because he had like Tet Logia and all this other shit. If that's what I have to do, then that's what I have to do. I'll figure it out. But that's going to be kind of something I'm kind of sitting in the back with. You know what I mean? If you're new to this game, as I am new, Silver 1 has served me pretty good. I mean, you could do the better ones, but really it's not going to matter until you get to Tet. Well, I mean, you could do duo and try and all of that, but Tet is kind of where the silver embroidered craftsman clothes is kind of where it's at, or +4, I should say. That's when you get like 40% success rates. I got the +5 Logia. I could do a higher Logia, but I mean, it's just adding 18 mastery to my 200 and something mastery. So I don't know if it really matters that much. What really matters is this guy right here, and that's the processing stone. I actually didn't know about this, but it does add quite a bit. As you can see, I got 1,100 from that. I thought I would get more, but maybe my eyes was playing tricks on me the last time. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me when he did 15,000, but I saw 15,000, and it shit blew my mind. Anyway, so there's that. So we're gonna be working on that. After doing that, that's gonna at least cut down some of the overhead that I have to pay for in resources, because I do use a lot of Blackstone, and also because I'll be able to process so much. I'll be able to, you know, gather more, either train or hire and fire like employees and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To try and get more professionals on the team and get rid of some of those greens and get some more blues and yellows in there, and hopefully get an artist in at some point. As far as what I'm using to farm Schultz, let's jump into that. Oh, actually, let me cover that last place. So I do Schultz. The only other places I'm comfortable farming like that is Achman. I'll do Schultz, but Achman, Monsham Forest, and Trees. Trees is good, but I have to go extra hard in the paint for it to equal the same amount of what I'm getting solo in Schultz. So I feel like Schultz is the best for me, because I'm walking away with a lot of money from, like more than I probably should from Schultz. I don't know why I'm walking away with so much, but I'm walking away with like 60 million every time. The next thing I'm going to be working on going forward is going to be upgrading some of these pets. Now, people haven't been putting pets in here for whatever reason, but I need to get some more tier 3 pets, and I'm not trying to spend real world money. I'm going to let the ballers do that, and then I'll just buy it with my little in-game baller status, and then we'll take it from there. But let's go ahead and jump into some of these, to turn some of these items in. Hopefully I got stuff to turn in. I haven't had it running for a long time. Plus I already did a turn in. I did a turn in, and I'm talking about turning what I make and posting it in the market is what I mean when I say that. So I did that already this morning, so I don't think I have a lot to turn in. And then I just kind of wanted to, all right. But then I just wanted to talk about more. Whoa, that's a batch. Okay, I didn't do all my turn-ins. All right, cool. So yeah, so this is how I turn in, I guess. I was talking to someone, and they were like, you leave a person in each city, and it's like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, you just post it, and you end up getting money. So I'm gonna post one more, and then, oh, I shouldn't have posted that. Let me post the 2 5s. Also, there's a trick to that. So another thing I'll do is, if I have to print, it really depends on the Blackstone market. Will depend on what I'm gonna do. And I'll just talk about that. Actually, let me turn these in real quick, because I'm getting all kind of scatterbrained. Let me turn these in, and I'll talk about the Blackstone trick. As you can see, I did it right there. So let me put that back. So it's not really a trick, but it's more market manipulation. And it's kind of a sly way of getting your selling Blackstones at a higher price than what's listed, depending on the market. So there's a median, for example, so this one has a median price of 195, right? That's the median. That's what it sells for if it's put into gear. So if I put one Blackstone into Shoes of Heave, then it should be 195. What's 195 times 2? Was that 3,900 or something like that? 3.9 million or something like that. 390,000, I think. So if I go choose these plus 2s, then we should see 390,000, right? So it's always going to post with the median price. So what happens is, let's say this has a median of 195, but I go in here and they're selling for less than 195 for whatever reason. Then at that point, then you load up gear and you sell the gear, and it'll auto sell your stuff for the median, right? But that's more so if people are selling it like down there or something like that. Like, I don't know if people are doing that with these. I mean, I doubt they're doing it with these because they sell so well, so it doesn't make sense to do that. But if you ever run into that, you can load up gear and it'll sell for the median rather than, you know what I mean, rather than whatever that low price is posted, because it only makes sense that it's that people are gonna buy the lowest price first. That only makes sense, right? You in that $1 billion club now? Oh, I've been in that club like 4 or 5 times already, bro. I blew a billion. I think it was like almost a billion to get the Black Star weapon because it was 300 for the stone. What was it? Consumable, right? It was 300. Wow, the price went down. So this was 300 million when I had bought it. As you can see, I bought it back there. So it was 300 million when I got it. And then I had to buy 3 Kazarka weapons. So buying 3 Kazarkas at the time was close to 300 million. I don't know. Yeah, so 235 or whatever. So I had to buy 3 of those. And then I had to buy a bunch of Blackstone. So that was just for the Blackstone. Then on my on her, I had to buy, where is it? It's probably on her. Oh, okay. Then I bought the Tech Kazarka, right? That was, I don't know, it was probably 700 something. This was a billion. The Kudum, that was a billion. And then yeah. And then I bought the Logia. No, not Log. What the fuck am I talking about? I bought the Muskins that I think are on my Guardian right now. She should be, yeah. So then I bought these, and these were 1.2, or I think I got them, they were 1.3. Yeah, I got them for 1.3 at the time. So I got those. So I've had a billion hella times. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying how I make a billion. Like that, like that's how I do it. But one of the biggest contributors to the billion is Schultz. Schultz is, because at the snap of a finger, I can just go in Schultz and make, I think I walk away. I have to do a spreadsheet and all of that. But if I was to just make a rough guesstimate, it's got to be at least in like 90 million per hour. It's got to be something like that. Because I make 60 and then I sell all, because you get so much fucking gear. I sell all the gear and that gets me like 30 million. Because you'll have like a bunch of base level ones and then every so often you'll get like a +5 or a +10 or a +15 or something. You know, you just get some random ones like that. And then because of how many Blackstones you get from there too, you can either load the gear to +5 and sell it that way. And that just adds another million on top. Or you can just sell the Blackstones as is and that'll give you whatever that gives you. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I walk away with like hella money, like hella money from there. As you can see, I got a +10 Gruntle. That's 10 right there. This is, I guess, a million. You know what I mean? Let me repost this because that's not gonna sell anytime. So I think the price fluctuated on the shoes. I'll do a 50,000 undercut. That's fine. So, because there's 10 of them and I'm only selling 1, so I'll do the undercut. If I had like 30 of them, then I'll just post on top of the 10 because I don't want to try to sell through. I don't want to mess his hustle up. Because if I'm selling 30 of them at a cheaper price, they're obviously gonna buy that. But if I could sneak in 1 on the undercut, then whoever grabbed it was lucky. But there's still 10 of them that you can grab from there. So I'll be trying to make sure that the market is respected too. And I kind of want to talk about that. So let me do this. I'll show you what I usually do with this. Right. So I got a bunch of these plumes. Right. So I'm down to 3. I'm about to load up another 20. Right. So as you can see, there's 19 right there. I'm about to drop 19 in. Now I can drop 19 in, but what's going to happen is if I drop them here, it's going to fluctuate the market. And what I'm trying to do is keep the market from dropping down here. I'm going to play my part and post them right here. Okay. I don't need the money right now. Obviously, I don't need the money now. If I needed the money now, then I wouldn't even be selling those. If I need the money now, I go do Schultz. Okay. I go get the money. I don't fuck up the market. I don't try to fuck up somebody else's money to help my money, right? Unless it's something super massive like this, like a duo crossbow or something. If it's something like that, then sure. You know what I mean? But people ain't buying this anyway, so you know what I mean? I'll put this for, you stay at 60. But anyway, if it's something like that, then sure. If it's something that's like so high, like I'm trying to sell, you know, because I'll put it this way. Eventually, I'm going to end up selling like the Akum armor or whatever, right? Because I have Tet Akum. So if I need to sell it, Eventually what's going to happen is I'm going to have to sell it for 600 something million, right? Now, if there's something like two of these at the bottom, then it's like, nah, I'm gonna have to play. I'd rather wait through three and try to keep it at the 600 mark. So I might post it right there, but I don't want to assist in lowering the value of products in the market, because at the end of the day, that's hurting somebody's pockets. Because here's what happens. At least here's basic economics. When you play this game, right, you're going to kill something. You're going to be out there. You're going to fight something. Now, if somebody's just a market player, I'm not concerned about them because they don't work. They don't actually do anything. They're just sitting there. So I'm not really in the practice of respecting that hustle. But for people who like labor for their shit, I'm trying to respect their hustle, right? And part of that, and of course the market players they're posting high too, right? I get that. But what I'm saying is, the reason why I'm not selling for low is because if you earn it, you got it for free. So everything that you get from it is profit. So you could technically just post it for the super low because there's no money out of pocket for it, right? So you could post it for the lowest amount possible, right? Similar to how these whatever them black things, them stones was, what is it, consumable, the Black Star consumable, this one. So you technically could post this for the low, but you see what happened to the market. It went from 300 million to 78 million. So a lot of people lost a lot of money off of that shit. You know what I mean? The same thing is kind of happening with CAFRAs right now. So with CAFRAs, there seems to be this force of nature that is fighting for CAFRAs to dip. They're really fighting. They want to pull it down to PC pricing. But I think I talked about that a little while ago in a few streams ago, where, you know, PC is a little bit different because they've had CAFRAs for a year now. So all the people who need CAFRAs don't actually really need CAFRAs. This is icing on the cake. This is luxury for them. You know what I mean? Whereas the people who need to sell CAFRAs, so basically the seller they need that transaction to be high more than the person who needs the CAFRA needs it to be low, is what I'm saying. For the person who needs a CAFRA to be low, you investing in CAFRAs is giving you such a small incremental increase in your gear that it's not as important as the person who needs to sell 20 CAFRAs for 3 million a pop to get 60 million. They need the 60 million more than you need that one AP. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, but they're trying. They're trying to fuck the market off. They are trying. There's a bunch of people in here who sell, like yesterday or the day before, it was down, I think, to like here, where they was trying to sell them for the lowest price possible. And then, of course, these are going to be here because they're CAFRAs, right? These are obviously going to be here. I do shit like that sometimes, right? Not for CAFRAs though, and not for shit that I need. For stuff that I like need, like I'll pay the price. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind paying because I know I could make the money back, and I want to make sure that you get paid. But you know, I try to do my part in keeping the market high, so that not only do I make more profit, but other people make more profit too. Because eventually somebody's going to get Akum armor to drop, right? You're going to get the Akum armor to drop from the Blood Wolves, and then you're going to go to sell it, and the market's fucked, and you're going to be like, well, why is it not high? It's probably not high because you were posting everything in the market for dumbass cheap. Now the shit that you're selling is worthless. The same thing happened in Warframe. Everything is worthless in Warframe. You have to put all this exorbitant amount of effort in, and you get nothing in return in Platinum because people don't understand how economics work, right? Prices need to stay low on what they should stay low on, depending on their importance. But you have to think about everybody else and their experience when you're selling. And the whole point of selling is to sell high. Right, so sell low to get the sale, but don't sell low just to get everybody's sale. You need to wait your turn, basically. I think if everybody stays in the mind state of waiting until their turn is up, they posted it before you, so they get the sale first. So let them get their sale, and then you'll get the preceding sales. You know what I'm saying? I think if people operate in that fashion, it'd be a much more lucrative market, but obviously it's competitive. And that's fair because that's how markets work. I think I actually agree with that. But getting it to a point where, because at the end of the day, we're all contributing to the price fluctuations. If we keep posting I'm just going to say Akum armor again. If we keep posting Akum armor for the low, eventually Akum armor is going to be worth like 100,000 a pop instead of $1 million a pop. Maybe it might not get that low because Pearl Abyss doesn't want it to get that low, but you could see stuff like that happening. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because we had something that went from 300 million to 78 million. So I don't see it as impossible. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, just being aware and doing your part. I'm doing my part. That's all I have control over. So I'm going to do my part and keep my prices relatively high so that when somebody gets into a hustle, particularly the hustles that I'm doing, that they're not going to make nothing off the hustle. You see what I'm saying? It helps everybody. It helps me. It helps the player. Now, the person buying it, well, okay, but you're going to get to that. See, because here's the thing. You can get it for the low in the beginning, but then you're only a beginner for so long. Once you're past the beginner point, you can't go back to being a beginner. You can only go forward. You see what I'm saying? So one side is temporary and the other side leads into infinity. So for the sake of the side of infinity, I'd rather feed that side of your gaming experience, because for the rest of the game, you're going to be in the millions and the billions. Right? So why not keep the prices in the millions and the billions if that's where you're going to sit the majority of the time you're going to be on the game? You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of, you know, so it's like all those things I believe people should consider, and it helps with the economy maintaining itself. You know what I'm saying? So for example, I got 25 of these. Now I could post right here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let the 7 sell, let the 24 sell, and wait my turn. I don't mind waiting, right? If I post them under that, what's going to happen? It's going to trigger a domino effect. Somebody's going to take they might take theirs off and post it under mine. And then people who are posting, they're going to be like, man, I got to wait past 25 and then another 24 and then another 7 to make a sale. I'm not even going to post my shit right there. I'm going to post my shit like way down here. You know, I'm going to make it so hyper competitive, hyper not competitive more so, you know, that they won't even be able to like compete. Here's another good example. So you have the Fishers, right? Fishers clothes. So with Fishers clothes, they were, you know, they were hitting for a high number. Even 500, even 400,000 would have been cool. But what happened was, for whatever reason, somebody went in and started tanking the price, and now they're down to 248,000. So I pulled mine off the market, right? I mean, first off, it didn't show because it was in that bracket, but I'm not selling shit until the game and the community decides to stop with the fuckery. Once they decide, okay, enough with the fuckery, then I'll go back to selling it, because I'm not selling it for 200,000. You see what I'm saying? I'm good where I'm at. If I really need money, I'll go do Schultz. I don't need the market that motherfucking bad. It helps, but I don't need it that bad, because in 2 hours I can make almost 100 and something mil. I could easily make over 100 million in 2 hours from Schultz, let alone 200 million. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind waiting for a measly 15 million. Fuck 15 million. I'll take the 200 million. You see what I'm saying? If it's that serious. So it's like that mind state is where I kind of hope, you know, people are a little bit more in line with. So we got a bunch of horseshoes, right? I'm going to post 41 horseshoes now, right? So clearly I have way more than what's even available right now. I don't know if there's some available down here. I doubt it. Okay, there's one. That's fine. I could actually buy that and flip it. But just to get it off the market to help with pushing the market back up to 540, right? Actually, I think I'll do that. Because I'm trying to do my part to correct the market, to keep the market in the profit. Because it's not easy to make horseshoes. I mean, it's easy for these horseshoes, but it's not easy at the same time. Because if you fuck this hustle up, you're basically making it to where everything is going to be worth pennies on the dollars. And I'm trying to keep in check the hustles that actually are there right now, right? So let's go on ahead and just get rid of this, because we don't need that motherfucker fucking up the market. And we're going to come back in here, and I'm going to repost all of these for 535. And then in about 4 hours, we should see a price increase on the market. It should go from 535 to 540, right? Gaming, yeah, for real. I just went for the quick sale. I just posted 100,000 under market and it moves, but some cats try to lowball just to throw off the market. Yeah, I mean, you can I mean, do whatever you feel is going to be appropriate for whatever it is you're trying to sell. You know what I'm saying? If you, like I said, if you just need the product to move, then move it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a whole business if it's an operation that you got going, at that point, then you really want to stay conscious of what you're doing. Like if you're in the CAFR market, then you don't want to post low ever. You want to contribute to keeping the price high because that's your market. You know what I mean? Like my market is plumes. My market is horseshoes. You know what I mean? My market is gruntle armor and shoes of heave. You know what I mean? My market is, silver embroidered clothes. Those are my markets, right? So I have to be conscious when I'm posting in there to keep the price high because the money's going to come at some point. But how much money is, I can get the money now and get a small amount, or I could get more money just later. But eventually it's going to hit. And when it hits, I'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you want to do, you know what I mean, with the information, you know what I mean? But as long as you're happy with what you're doing, that's really all that matters. Because by the end of today, I'm going to have well over $1 billion. You know what I mean? Like well over $1 billion. I probably don't even got to do shit for the rest of the day and I'll have $1 billion. But that's part of that. Did I post it? I think I posted everything. Oh no, did I not? No, I posted everything. Okay. All right. So anyway, so there's that. Let me make sure my employees are fed. And I still need to investigate the beer hustle. I think that's going to be pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and do Schultz and see what's up with Schultz. I'm sure there's a more efficient way of managing inventory in Schultz. I just haven't really gave it much thought. So I'll go out there, I do an hour. In about 1 hour, all my inventory is full. My wagon is full. My inventory is full. My weight, well, the weight's not really an issue, but just everything for the most part is full in 1 hour. If I do 2 hours, then I have to start including like other characters. And also I am farming skill points. So I'm at 1428 on this Guardian. And I got 300 lined up from that Black Spirits quest. I also have, I'm not going to be using that, but I'm going to be using that. And then, of course, we're going to be using our item collection scroll. I have this, but I'm still trying to decide if I want that on the Sage or the Guardian. I think I'm going to use it on the Guardian, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, let's go ahead and head ourselves to Schultz and see what it do over here. By the way, Yasuo, if you even still here, how you doing, bro? And Pablo, long time no see. I ain't even get in. I ain't even say my what's up to y'all, man. I hope y'all been doing good. I hope life treating y'all good. I don't know if y'all got the vaccine, but I hope that's swagged out. Let me check out this comment you left. Yeah, if it's your market and you're in bulk sales, going low will add to the profit loss. I'd keep it the same in that situation? Well, yeah, I mean, it's part of doing your part to keep control of your market. It's your market. And at the end of the day, people are going to be people, so it's cool. And it's perfectly fine for people to step in, snag what they need and do it moving. But when you have competitors in the market fucking the market up, that's where it's an issue. That's more so what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about somebody like let's say you go do a farm and you get a bunch of Rosar gear, but that's not really your market. Right? Like you always do Cadre, but you only do let's say you always do Cadre, then Rosar gear is your market at that point. So it's up for you to keep control of your market. You see what I'm saying? So are you moving the billions in the market to fail stack to pin, or what are you investing in? No, I'm actually deciding on what my next investment is going to be. It's either going to be DP or AP. It's going to be one of the two. It's either DP or AP. Right. If I do DP, then I'm getting the then it's actually not DP. Basically, I'm going to get more evasion. I'm going to get the Libra gloves. But if it's not the Libra Tech Libras, then I'm going to be getting no, I can't do pin, by the way. Pin. I have to do 10. I'm getting into the tens of billions when we go into pin, which that's going to be later. But for now, I'm just trying to get everything tech, and I'm trying to hit 245 AP. Once I hit 245 AP, I'm gonna start loading up on. Once I get everything tech and I get like the full evasion situation situated, which really I just need Libras at that point. actually, let me back up and kind of all encompass the statement. Once I can solo stars in without breaking a sweat, then I'm gonna start going for. I'm gonna work on my Black Star weapon. Once I get my Black Star weapon up to like try or tet, I'm gonna try to get it to tet. Because a tet Black Star, it's easy. It's easier to make a tet Black Star than it is to get a pin Kazarka. So I'm gonna try to make a tet Black Star, which is a pin Kazarka, but better, right? Let alone a pin Black Star. But I'm gonna do a tet Black Star. Once I have a tet Black Star, at that point, then I'm gonna start farming for pin. Because I just do the billion hustle, but I do the billion hustle 10 times and get a piece of pin gear, and then I do another 10 billion and get another pin gear. But I'm not tapping pin. I'm not doing that shit. I'm gonna leave that shit to the YouTubers. I mean, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm gonna leave that to them 5-year vets and 2-year vets and whatever the fuck they are. I'm gonna leave that to them. I'm gonna focus on getting these billions though. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like I can my goal is to find out how to crack $1 billion a day. If I can find out how to make 1 billion a day without doing all the extra life skilly shit, then we will be good. You know what I mean? But I have a feeling to crack $1 billion a day is going to involve, on some level, it's going to involve running Schultz a few times, or stars in a few times. You know what I mean? But until then, you know, I'm going to keep trying to optimize the little hustle that I got going right now. But it's really going to be playing the numbers like really crazy for where I'm at until I get to full tet. So as far as getting, let me talk about this. So as far as getting my AP up, shout out to Jay on this one. He was putting me up on some accessories that I could look at. So I want to say there's a ring. So the crescent ring is $1 billion, right? So that one's going to give me an extra 4 AP. Aside from my compulsion ring, I have a ring that's like 10 AP or something like that. Let me see. Yeah, so it's going to give me an extra 4 AP, and then I need to replace this, which is 11. That's going to help out a little bit, but it's really just like that kind of stuff that I need to do. And then getting the Black Star to tet is going to help out with my monster AP. It's not going to help sheet AP, but it's going to help with monster AP. So, for example, if I go to tet Black Star, they're all the same. If I go to tet Black Star, then, or try Black Star, it's the same, but it gives me an extra 12 AP against monsters. I lose 3 AP, but I gain 11. So I lose 3 AP, but I gain 11 AP. So I'm getting an extra 8 AP to monsters, basically. Just by going to a try Black Star. I think I get 1 sheet AP from that too. Aside from that, if I go tet, then I'm getting, you see against monsters, 32 against monsters. That's if I go tet. That's a pin Kazarka with 32 AP against monsters. Let me show you a pin Kazarka. A pin Kazarka, so what was that, 1732? A pin Kazarka is 2015. 1732, that's 47 versus 35. So that's an extra 12 AP over a pin Kazarka. So that's why I'm like, dude, I'm going tet Black Star. And it's easier to get a tet Black Star than it is to get a pin Kazarka. You know what I mean? As far as tapping it. Like if I'm going to tap a pin Kazarka, fuck that. If I'm going that route, I'm going to tap a Black Star instead of a pin Kazarka. You see what I'm saying? Some people move markets to feed into fail stacks for pin to sell and profit and sell. Yeah. Oh, no, I know about that. But I'm the type to make market moves to buy out, but I hate fail stacks. Yeah, I don't do fail stacks. I mean, I could do fail stacks. That's cool, but like I don't like I've never been a risk taker like that. When it comes to money, I don't like risks. I don't like the whole gamble. I don't like RNG in my money. I don't like RNG in my bank account. I hate that shit. I always hated it. I never would like that shit. Unless the RNG is going up. If there's a RNG going down, I don't fuck with it. But that's just my personality type. I'm like that with my real money. I'm like that with my Warframe money. I'm like that with everything. I'm not a hoarder. I just like to see shit going to positive. I don't mind throwing trash away, but money's not trash. See what I'm saying? So that's why it's like I've never really been a fan of fail stacking. But you know, like I say, I got a partner, man. He's making it tempting. He was saying basically once you do it, you'll see that it's actually better than it seems. But when I see all these damn 2% and shit, it's like Well, why would I even go for the higher levels when I could just make hella try shit and just do that? I could just make a bunch of try gear and that could just be my market. I don't have to do tet and pin. I don't have to do that shit. If I have to get tet, if I happen to get tet, that's fine. But I don't have to do that. If it's for profit, I could just rank gear for profit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's the case, you know what I mean? But I don't know how much profit is in there. Plus, tri gear doesn't sell that often. By the time I sell one piece of tri gear, like one Gruno tri chest piece, I probably would have made 500 mil by the time I did that. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about one piece of tri gear. And I'd imagine you'd walk away with like 5 or 6, maybe even 10 pieces of tri gear. That's like, what, 600 million or something like that? So that's cool. But for how long it takes for that 600 mil to hit, I could have just ran Schultz like 5 times and made the 600 mil. Now it's actually in my pocket and I got more Gruno gear. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's different for different people. But whatever works for them, man. Whatever works for you, however you're making your bread is however you're making your bread. I just know that whatever I'm doing is working fucking wonders for me. Cause I had 100 and something million, 3 days ago? And now I have 967 million. So I'm good where I'm at. You know what I mean? If you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna step away just for a second. I just need to make sure I'm not hitting nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna step away for like 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, there's a little free-to-play Asian chick. Oh, I know about her. Yeah. What's her name? Alpha One or some shit like that. Yeah, I know about her. But the thing about her situation is she's in a position to do that. She's, you know, the concept, it takes money to make money. She's in that position. So until you're in that position, I wouldn't even worry about that shit. You know what I mean? Because like you see, like fail stacks to craft a pin to sell, but it makes my stomach hurt just seeing her bad attempts and lose billions and not even bat an eye. That's high level. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's her. She's in a position to do that because she has billions and billions to play with. You see what I'm saying? If she didn't have billions like that, then it'd be different. You know what I mean? But she has the money to play with. So because she's already in the positive, because she's already so far in the positive, she's able to risk 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 billion on those attempts. Because I think at the end of the day, you are always going to end up in the positive when you're doing that. Like the way the RNG is going to work, you're always going to end up kind of just in the positive. But you have to be able to take the risk because you don't know when the positive is going to hit. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I didn't even rank that skill up. I redid all my skills. And I tried Awakening. I didn't like it, but you know. All right, so anyway, we're going to try, not try, Schultz, what the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, let me step away for 2 seconds. I just gotta use the restroom. And I'm just doing the number 1. And I'll be right back, guys. All right. And then we'll get started. And then I'll show you my wacky rotation. Hopefully nobody's there. All right, almost back, y'all. shot, walk, come on, let's get it. Chris acting, cracking. Alright. Hola, que paso, mi amigos? Alright, so first things first. I don't have a Villa Scroll, so it helps if you have a Villa Scroll, but I'm not worried about a Villa Scroll because they're going to die pretty quick anyway. I just wanted that buff real quick and a spot to repair my gear. Next, let's go ahead and pop everything. So what I'm going to use is AP. I would like to use the resistance and DP and all of that. Ooh, actually, should I? No, I got the muskins on. I'll be straight. All right, so we're going to pop that. We're going to pop that. And we're going to pop a loot scroll. And I feel like there's something else. That's what it was. My AP crystal. All right, cool. We are ready to go. Pop out my weapon. I feel like I'm running slow. Oh, yeah, because I got muskins on. That's okay. All right, so, oh, hold on. Can't see shit. All right. Now, this is where having better pets would really come into play. Because then I think at that point, I'll be making way more. Oh, I don't even got my pets out. I knew there was something. I always forget something. I always forget something, like without fail. All right, pop out my tier 1s. For whatever reason, my little ghost has been having issues. He hasn't been picking up consistently. All right, and also if you don't want to sell the, like, let's say you're ranking up a, oh yeah, I gotta do this. Get my little 300% skill points. Also, if you're ranking up a fairy, you can use the shoe, you can use the heave shoes to do that too. Because you're gonna get a absolute fuckload of them. Like, and when I say a fuckload, I mean a fuckload. Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Hopefully y'all can hear the game. It sounds kind of quiet on my end. All right. And if there's like if there's 3 people or less, I usually just leave. Because there's another 16 waiting on me. Now, normally, if I wanted to be like fully optimized, I would have got a Karma Silver Blessing. But it's not that serious. I don't think Karma Silver Blessing would... I know it stacks, but the maximum number I've seen out here was 12. As far as trash loot, but we're going to be averaging 9 right now. And somebody's here. This is going to fuck a lot of shit up. Stop! I just want to switch servers. Yeah, every time somebody's here, it never ends well. Never ends well. It's either I beat their ass or they beat my ass, and it just never stops. But yeah, that free-to-play Asian chick, she's dope. She's dope. I don't know exactly what she does. But whatever she's doing is working for her. You know what I mean? Her passive hustles, she could probably do a little bit refining on the passives, but I know where her money's coming from right now, like the bulk of it, like she making a killing. So whatever she's doing, she needs to keep doing that. One hitter quitter almost. Bam! Sit your ass down. Thank you. And as you can see, the route I'm taking, I'm always running into 12 to 16 people. That is our goal. We never want to trot our way to a group of 5. We want to trot our way to groups of like 12 to 16. I feel slow. Maybe because it's morning. Huh. No, my skill add-ons is on. Alright, ain't worried about him. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Grab that. Thank you. And then once I get my Black Spirit Rage, God dang it. People really out here in Schultz right now. I will say that's kind of one of the benefits of being a smaller YouTuber is people don't just start, you know, doing everything that you do. You can kind of keep your shit kind of private and then it cuts. You can go away. Oh, I thought I would hit them with that, but I guess not. Okay. Cool. Grab all of that. On to the next group of 16, 17, however many. The last time I did this, there was 2 guys missing. I wonder if I actually lost loot from that. Oh, let's get it popping. Big hits. Monster truck rally. All right, this is where, like I said, having like higher tier pets really comes into play because what I should be doing is killing rather than picking up. See what I'm saying? And then I grab these little 10 right here, hop in the middle, pop this, back out, and then I think it's gonna be like 2 people left. All right, hopefully I don't run into whoever's tent that was. All right, so they usually come from back here. Why, I don't know. We're gonna dash out though, or roll out. Damn, dog. All right, is that it? Yep. On to the next one, and you just do this rotation for an hour, and then you're good. Speaking to someone, how has your experience been with the 1S for grind spots? What's the 1S? Hold on. I would hate running into 1v1s because it was always when I was close to level, and death hurts so bad when you are trying to push levels in the 60s. I don't really mind it. I mean, I mind it because I mind it more for the time rather than the XP. I treat the XP the same way I treat like I don't know if you remember me saying this in Warframe, but remember how I was saying if you go into Eidolon hunts to try and get Arcane Energized, you'll never get it, right? So, but if you go in aiming to get something else that's guaranteed, then you'll come out like better. It's just a mind state. So I just don't let it bother me. But for 1v1s personally, like I have to get, first off, my Guardian, she cannot PvP. She can, but it's not that great. You know what I mean? I got a choke slam. Like I can choke slam, but that's about all I got. But my lawn be cooking niggas. But I did this long ass 1v1 with this one guy, and the only reason, and this is straight facts, bro. He might deny it, he might not. I'm not sure, whatever. But the only reason that he whooped my ass, as bad as he whooped my ass, is because he was grabbing me. And he had more, like he had a PvP setup. You know what I'm saying? So he would grab me and damn near one-shot me while I was on the ground. But when I was standing, I had that nigga running and all type of shit. You know what I mean? And I know he had more AP and DP because he was hitting me like 3-4 times and damn near killing me. But I was hitting him like 50 times and not killing him. So I'm like, okay, clearly I play better than this nigga. He just has better gear, but I can't just like run. So I just did the same thing I did to that one person out here and fought his ass until he left. That's why my lawn is so low in Karma. Cause I was like, fuck it, I'm finna just chase him out. I don't care. I'll be that little, you know, that ant that's, you know, this is my spot, bro. Cause I was leveling my Sage. You know what I mean? And he just killed me out of nowhere. And I was like, why people in the habit of killing people? Cause I'll bug the shit out of you. Like, I won't leave cause I got time, bro. I have time. That's unfortunate that I have time, but I have time, you know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, to be honest, like usually like I don't be trying to PvP people though. Cause I'll be too busy trying to get money rather than trying to worry about like beating up on people or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, cause I don't play this for PvP. Like, you know what I mean? If that's what you're talking about, if that's what you mean by ones, then yeah, I don't do PvP. I hate it. I never really liked PvP in MMOs because it's too dependent on your gear, and people really associate their gear with their skills, and I can't stand that. It's just a pet peeve. It's more of a pet peeve than anything else. Like, I'm nice. You see how good I did. You see all that stuff I did. You see those things. No, I saw what your gear did. I didn't see you nowhere in that equation though. I saw your gear. Your gear was amazing. You know what I mean? And that's, you know. But I do be watching some Anacharis Curse though for that Marvel 2 action. You know what I mean? Get on some Chris Schmidt, some IFC Yipes. Get on some Chaos. I'll get into that all day. But MMO PvP, yeah, nah, I'm good. Ooh, we got another 300% skill point buff. Bro, I'm gonna hit 61 in a minute. I wonder if that's something that they just added later in the game. Like, I wonder if that's like a new player thing. The Black Spirit quest. Wow. Really, dog. There we go. Ah, no. I don't know if that works. I just like to think it works. Roll out. Bam. 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 Hey, PvP is fun though. It's fun as long as the person you're PvPing don't really like ain't a dick about it. You know what I mean? Like they ain't trying to like bully you out the spot. Like if it's on some bully shit, I don't really fuck with that. You know, I'll just bug the shit out of you until I get my spot back. If I can't beat you. If I can't beat you, I'll just bug you out the spot. I'll bugaboo your ass out of that spot. Like I did that one person that was out here, that wizard. That wizard really thought I was just finna bounce. Like, nah, I'm finna fuck your whole. Yeah, they got on a striker and everything, and then did it moving. I was like, yeah, bitch, you switching servers. I'm not switching. I ain't running no more. I'm tired of running. You know what I mean? That shit played out. I don't like that. Nah. Hey, but I figure it's just like any other game. You know, the more you play, it's pretty much inevitable that at some point you're gonna have all the things. You'll eventually have all the things. It just comes with time. Are you gonna grab that? There we go. And I'm actually off my mark right now. Because to be on the mark, I have to clear 2.5 groups with 1 Black Spirit Rage cast. And it's not, I'm doing like 2 groups with 1 Black Spirit Rage. So like, for example, so for me to know that I'm on time, I pop this and then I should be up at that group way at the upper hill by the time this is over. If I'm killing fast enough and picking up fast enough. Hit it. There we go. Okay. All right, I got 40 seconds. Whose tent is that? Which is funny because it's not even a whole tent. Okay. Okay. All right. We got 15 seconds. Okay, so I'm making time. You see what I'm saying? Roll back because the big dude. And we are full. That's good. We're full and we're only 15 minutes in. That's perfect. I like that. Hit it. There we go. Cool. That's making good time. All right. And we're actually at the perfect spot because now I'm gonna do these last 2 groups and then go do a turn in to the horse. And we're only 45 minutes in. This is perfect. And I don't know if my Agris Fever is full, but I know at one of these weeks, I'm gonna just have to let my Agris Fever just go all the way up and not use it. Like I'm just gonna have to life skill or something the whole time. Cause I'm only getting 15,000 a day, but I do way more than 15,000 every day. You can go. Nope. Got all of that. Kill these 2 guys. Oh, and I'm slow. Okay, kill these 3 guys. 4 guys. 5 guys. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, he ain't gonna be able to come out too far. Stop. Alright. Let's do a turn in. Wow, I ain't getting nothing. Wait, what's taking up? Something's taking up weight. Because I should have had 4,000. That's okay. Alright, so I got a couple seconds to spare. Alright. Let's go back in here and keep it pushing. What's going on, Jay? How you doing, brother? Alright, so we 15 minutes in. I think we making okay time. But 15 minutes in, I turned in almost 4,000 to the horse. It was like 3,900. I didn't pay attention to the numbers. But yeah, so hopefully if I could do that 4 times, then that'll be my little 60 million right there. And yeah, I tried awakening, and yeah, no, I'm gonna need a dandelion. First off, I'm gonna need a dandelion weapon. That's number 1. 2. I just like Succession, bro. I can't knock it. It's just I like Succession. I'm not saying Awakening is worse. I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying I like Succession, bro. I like Succession. I'm sure Awakening is better, but I need a dandelion before I even get into that. You know what I mean? Like, cause the little Tri ultimate weapon I got, like, first off it's Tri, so it's not nowhere near as strong as what I got right now. Then it's not even a boss weapon, so it's like, yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need like a whole different situation before really diving into Awakening the way I want to dive into it. You know what I mean? But I tried it with the skill points and I was able to max it out and everything. I was like, okay. And it's strong as fuck. I'll say that much. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have Succession on when I was I didn't test the group with Succession. Where did I test it? I think I was in Polly's when I tried it. I was supposed to hit my Black Spirit Rage. That's okay. Grab that. Alright, so I could actually grab that little group around the side, but I don't want to do that. And the person is back. So we're going to have to switch servers again. So this is going to be a thing. Glad I had my Black Spirit Rage now. I should have hit it. See, I knew I should have hit it when I was downstairs. Alright. Grab that. Alright, let's switch servers. Alright, start heading up here. Whew! Man. Yeah, I am not trying to get caught up in one of them long-ass PvP battles again. Where I'm just messing with the dude like, nah, I'm trying to get my money. I'm trying to get this bread. So I had a few ideas as far as making... Oh, yeah, I can get this group again. Oh, my Black Spirit Rage turned off. It's okay. Alright, as long as I do another turn in by 30 minutes, let alone 28 minutes, then I'll be happy. Trying to break this shit down to a science. Oh, there's another Gruntle. I feel like they lowered the drop rate. Because I should have had at least a row of Gruntle by now. Yeah, and I hit the loot drop scroll. And it's a gold one, so I don't know. Bam, bam. Do all the pickups. So why do I have Muskins on this character? Well, the reason I got Muskins on, I'm sure it works with the other boots too, the Urgons, but I need resistance because they crowd control you a lot. Not a lot, but like a lot, like more than. And it's those big guys. It's that big, that down hammer thing that he just did. That will crowd control you pretty much every time. So if I don't have it on, then I got to deal with that shit. And I ain't trying to deal with that. Die, fool. That was a waste of a couple seconds. Grab them, grab them. Hello, everybody. Hello, buddy. That was a song in the Bay by a guy named Haji Springer. Why he called himself Haji Springer, I honestly couldn't tell you. All right, grab all of those. I see we got a pedal. Damn it! Why is everybody doing Schultz today? I knew you were gonna say that about Awakening. Yeah, man, it's good, man. It's not my speed, man. But I think I just need the gear first. Cause it is hella strong. Like that's what it was. I was doing mains. I did mains with it. You know what I'm saying? My phone ringing? No? Okay. I did mains with Awakening, right? And it was one-shotting, but the succession skills weren't one-shotting. But I didn't test it with succession. That makes sense? Like if I went to mains with succession, I'm pretty sure that would one-shot fucking everything. This would one-shot everything. This would probably one-shot everything. You see what I'm saying? I just didn't test it with like succession. Because Awakening was one-shotting everything out there. Like whether I was hitting them in the front or the back, it didn't matter. I just do the fire and they die. And the shit had what, a 6-second cooldown? So I was like, bro, I could do this shit all day. And then you have the little X ability where it sets the ground on fire. I'm like, bro, like this is actually dope, but it just don't feel, something about it feels out of place. Just, it's something about that shit. Maybe it's all maybe it's all the big explosions and crashes and shit like that I just got used to or something. Where it's just hearing, just hearing that shit all the time. Maybe that's it. I don't know if that's it. Like, watch this. Bam, 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 bam. And it just, it keeps going. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if maybe it's that. Maybe it's a vibe thing. I don't know, bro. But I have Awakening on my Nova, and I'm really thinking about playing that Nova for a little bit, just to kind of get the feel for it. Because I like the Nova. I like the Nova as a tank, though. You know what I'm saying? But but I think she's I think she just is more capable in her Awakening. I don't think she does as much damage in Awakening, but she's definitely more capable of doing shit in Awakening. That much at least that's what it feels like on the Nova, at least. All right, now hopefully whoever this dude with the tent was is not really just popping here like that. How many I got? Okay. Okay, they should be dead. Make sure I get them cats in the corner. Got another Gruntle. Grab all of that. Thank you. 40 seconds. We on good time. Whoa, went a little bit too far over. Gotta turn around now. Okay, got 7 minutes on my XP and skill buff, or skill point buff. I was gonna say, what you doing, girl? I don't even need to. I need to grab that, do a movement. Let's do it pushing, baby. I don't know what language y'all speak, but if y'all speaking 6'9", then y'all definitely getting put in the grave. Bam! Bam! And I hit the wrong skill. I was supposed to do the hold sprint secondary attack, which is that one. Bam! Thank you. Appreciate it. Ooh, can you grab that? Grab that, grab that. Damn it. Alright, it's all good. Alright. Whew, I thought I saw a body on the map. Alright, how many we got? 2,000. Oh shit, I gotta do a pushing. So it's probably gonna be like 25 minutes. We'll do another drop off, which is still relatively good time because I only need 12,000 of that armor fragment in order to hit my goal. But we're gonna have to really push really hard on the second one because we're not getting 9s anymore, right? But if I had Common Silver Blessing, I'd be at least getting 7, which is still good in its own right. And if I had better pets, then I would for sure, yeah, man. That's the thing. Like, when you said pay to win, Pablo, like, yeah, this game is hella pay to win, bro. Because you can just spend money, get all the pets you need. You know what I mean? Because really, it's the, like, really, with the active farming at least, it's really like the pets. Like, your pets play a humongous fucking role. Like, a way bigger role than even I thought. You know what I mean? Come on. You know what it is too? I got this like bound and knockdown resistance on my shoes and I have no movement speed. So she's like extremely slow. Movement speed wise. Come on. Grab it. Alright. Trying to get down here while it's still 15 seconds left. There we go. I only got 5. Fuck it, we'll just do it. Huh, 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 huh. Big swings, big nuts, big balls, big slams, big chops, big breasts. That's what she got. Big breasts. breasts. All right. Did you level up your pets? I got 2 tier 3s and a tier 2. And then I got 2 tier 1s equipped. But optimally, I would want, I mean, obviously I would want all tier 4s, but I think to get me by, I'd be fine with like at least 4 tier 3s. Maybe even like 3 tier 3s and like 2 tier 2s. Maybe something like that. Optimally, I'd want like a bunch of fucking, you know, tier 4s. But that's not gonna happen for like hella long. Unless I want to drop hella money and start getting raccoons and all type of other shit. Or hedgehogs. Trying to get that little jab in there. There we go. Ah! I tried to multitask. Because I got that needs to get hit. It's the extra 5%. It ain't nothing special. Oh shit. Do I got it? No! They threw my whole rotation off. There we go. Y'all could die. Cool. Damn, I only got 2 seconds left. That was a bad mob. That was a bad section. Come on, big guy. There you go. See if I can get the whole combo off. Yep. And optimally, you do not want the boss to pop up. If you get the boss to pop up, I'm going to tell you the right way. I might do the wrong way, but I'm going to tell you the right way. The right way is to skip that motherfucker. Dude, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with my rotation? Pardon me. We're gonna come out that way. We're just gonna go straight into it. Cool. I ain't worried about you. Nigga, I ain't worried about it. Oh, wow. We already at the next drop-off. And we at the 30-minute mark. Yee! All right. Let's take care of this last group. I feel like something is eating up my inventory, though, because my drop-off should be 4,000. But these have been 3,900. So, but I mean, that's still cool, though. We only need 3 of them, and then we'll be straight. All right. Grab all of that. What is that? All right, somebody gonna follow. Oh, nigga, the whole brigade? Okay. Back it up. All right. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, 32. Oh, we're doing terrible. Okay. I mean, we're still technically on time because we only need 12,000 to hit our goal, but still, what? On an incline. All right, come on. Yeah, I got something. What the fuck is in my inventory? It's gotta be that pep. Something's in here. And it's not them shit. Maybe it's the, I don't know if it's the muskins or what. But something is taking up weight. Oh, it is the muskins. Because I can hold more weight without the muskins because I have 2 pieces of Hercules when I don't have the muskins. Makes perfect fucking sense. That's okay. We'll be fine. All right. Keep it pushing. All right. Nope. Mm-hmm. That was a quick clear. Are you gonna grab these 2 animals? There we go. I was hoping it was gonna hit for 6, but they didn't. It's all good. But yeah, pets, those are gonna be, yeah. We eventually, I'm gonna have to address those pets though. Why am I doing this group? Because that's an extra like 6 people or something. Please let one of these be Gruntle. They're not. I didn't want to be a waste of time. I didn't want it to be a waste of time. All right, it's all good. All right. Optimization station. All right, so we could do this also. This just makes it, it's a little trickier though, trying to center everybody because you get some stragglers when you do this, but it works either way. But the real thing, the reason why I don't do it though is mainly because of the elites. The elites just take longer to kill and I don't feel like dealing with their ass. So yeah, but you do these groups right here, you get a bunch of small ones. So I'd rather just do these guys. See what I'm saying? Knock it out. Knock it off. Huh. Huh. Everybody die. Ooh, got a heave. Like, boy, you still alive? Grab all of that. Grab that. Grab it. Grab it. Cool. 37. All right. 3 seconds short, but we all right. All right. Shit. I was supposed to hit right there. Got a grunt on. Oh, shit. What? Yeah, something fell short. Also, there's an issue where I'm starting. It's very fucking particular. And it's what happens is you saw them last 3 dudes, they didn't get aggroed, right? Positioning is fucking huge in this rotation. So I gotta make sure that my position when I'm going in to start the mob is in the right spot, because if not, I end up leaving some guys out. Like these guys back in the back right there, like you'll end up missing those guys unless because you have to barge your way through to get those guys, because you're gonna aggro everything else. All right, so while my pets are picking up, I'm gonna pop this next one. Cool, pop that. Keep it pushing. Cool, got the dash. All right, so why is that dash important? Because that positioning is super important. I didn't do it the whole time, but I'm gonna try and see if I can hit that little dash each time afterwards. Hit this fool. Like, what the hell are you doing? All right, keep it pushing. All right, turn around. All right, so I'm not using Black Spirit's Rage here because I'll lose a bunch of Black Spirit's Rage on the way down to the next area. That's why I'm not hitting it right now. Now what I could do is I could hit this, which is like a crit buff and all of that. All right, grab that. Grab these. Do a push into the next one. I wish he had a movement speed buff too. That'd be nice. All right, now we hit Black Spirit's Rage. And I think I'm gonna just go all out on this one. Cool, grab that, grab that. On to the next one, 40 seconds. Hopefully we can get it. Got it. Keep bashing their heads in. Nope, you need to grab that. And that other nigga can kiss your ass. Keep it pushing. I'm trying to really maximize this Black Spirit's Rage as much as possible. Shit, I missed a hit. There we go. Jesus. Kill him. All right, that's enough. Oh, I see something. Grab that. Excuse me. Damn. Huh, motherfucker. No. No. He wasn't ready. All right. Do a little jump punch up there. I know I was gonna miss the dash on that because I don't have speed shoes. 1, 2, 3, big swing. Bruh. Okay. 40 seconds, all right. Punch. Right here. All right, and then I'm gonna kind of try to make my way. Oh no. Okay, he aggroed. Perfect. All right. Yep. 10 seconds left. Damn. Just throw it. I think I need to pop a skill point into that. Bruh, she is a... That's crazy too, man. Cause I really don't like using my line for farming anymore. Like I really like this Guardian. I really do. Oh, I hit the dash too early. All right, that's fine. I forgot about that. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. Die, mother. There we go. All right, 5 more minutes to the 15-minute mark. I don't even know what kind of time we're looking at. Or inventory, sorry. I don't know how much inventory I got, but if we're coming up on our next 3,000 in the next 5 minutes, then we should be straight. Oh shit, where are we halfway there? All right. So this is why I'm still kind of and this is to Pablo. This is kind of still why I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna get, because if I get that crescent ring for that 4 additional AP, then it'll make this faster, right? But if I get the Libers, then I'm basically done when it comes to Stars In. Like I don't have to do any. At that point, I just focus on AP. Once I get the Libers, I can get the other helmets and shit, like the Griffin helmet and the whatever chest piece, like Dim Tree or whatever chest piece. Like all that's fine, but none of that is directly impacting what I already have, outside of damage reduction. You know what I'm saying? So I'd only be getting those for damage reduction. But as far as going full, because I'm trying to go, for the most part, I'm trying to go full evasion. Not meme evasion, but just full evasion. Like boss armor evasion. And I'm trying to do that specifically for Stars In. Now what I should have did, technically what I should have did was got the Libras first, but I wanted the DP more, which is why I got the Muskins. Right, pardon me, I ain't worried about you because you take years to kill. But if I get that extra AP, then it should make the kills faster. So all in all, the whole package for this Schultz grind, because I really feel like I can get way more out of Schultz. I feel like I can get way more out of Schultz if I it's almost like this is like Hydron to me. You know how like Hydron is like, oh, okay, if you optimize your Hydron run, you could really like max your XP out. Or like if you really optimize your Railjack run, you could really max out a Warframe hella fast. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like that. Like I feel like this is one of those, but like a solo option. I think trees might still be more, technically. But because I'm solo all the time, and I actually like playing solo, but because I'm solo all the time, like this is like the one. And eventually I want to get to Stars In, but all in all, I need 5 tier 3 pets. And I need 245 AP. And once I got that, I'm good. I'll just be out here. Like unless I'm doing trees, I'm out here. Like I might not even be in trees like that, because the only thing keeping this hustle like fucked up is the fact that I gotta keep stopping to pick shit up. But if I actually didn't have to pick anything up and I could just kill and keep moving, bro, it'd be way more loot. You know, so when I hit this next billion, I don't know if I'm gonna get, I mean, I got a bunch of different options though. I can either, you know, place some chat orders for pets. Like, hey, I'm trying to buy like 7-8 pets, spend about a good 700 million on some pets or something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna have to get done at some point. And I almost don't really care what pet it is, as long as it's one of the pets that I have. You know what I mean? So, hey man, I need to buy a shaggy dog or something. Or hey man, I need to buy a reindeer or a ghost or whatever. Just whatever's gonna help me pick up loot faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get the little Tommy cat, the alley cat, whatever that shit is. The cat that gives you life skill, XP. I think they all get life skill XP now I think about it. Bam. 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 But I think once I'm at that point, it should damn near like, it should damn near double my loot. Like damn near. Because the only thing that's gonna be stopping me from getting loot is really nothing to be stopping me from getting loot. Now I think about it. Unless I like just kill them way too fast. But I feel like the one thing that's really holding me back is the fact that I'm so conscious of where I'm killing them. You know what I mean? Like, and then I got to do shit like that. You know what I mean? And do shit like that. Whereas if I could just kill them and just keep it pushing, that makes it a lot more efficient. So, there's gonna be, so that's just ideas as far as this. Nope. There we go. I have to make sure to throw an X in there. And I like the succession claw reveal, but I don't like the cooldown on that shit. And I don't use it for damage anyway. I use it as a filler. I use it as a filler to keep her that yellow bar up. Otherwise her yellow bar just be like down all the time. Oh shit, we full already? Oh, we at the 15-minute mark. Yeah. Yeah. Let me turn this shit in now. Run, woman, run. Yeah, we ain't even worry about them. I'll come back in and kill them later. Yeah, we're gonna do an unaggro. Fuck that. And 1, 2, cool. I ain't got time for that shit. All right. All right, cool. So we got 10. So that's, I don't know how much that is right now. I might as well armor up or repair up. All right, 15 more minutes, 13 more minutes. I ain't gonna cap though. This feels like, I feel like I'm getting less gear than I usually get though. I usually get way more gear. Like legitimately way more. I get way more gear. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if, and I didn't change nothing. It's not like I turned, cause I didn't turn off my my node. My node is still there. Well, the node only works for the epic shit, but still. Like I didn't change anything. I don't know if maybe it's the, hold on. See that shit. Okay, you can just die, dog. Yeah, see, I'm done 35 seconds because of that fucking CC. That CC is no joke, man. That shit'll cut time off your swag. Like, nah, I need all of that. All of that. Okay, that was a very fast clear. I ain't tripping on that next one. I will say this, Pearl Abyss is making a killing off loot drop, off the loot system. The fact that you need pets is fucking ridiculous, bro. Nope. Get off me. Get off me. Might as well get y'all. Whoa. My shit on, my shit. Come on. Alright, that's enough of the bullshit. What the hell? Keep it pushing. 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 Give me all the monies. Yep, that too. Thank you. Yeah, man. If it wasn't for that CC, I wouldn't even have the Muskins on right now. I would just, or I wouldn't have those crystals that I got in the Muskins. I got some knockdown resistance crystals. Kill this nigga. Jesus. Turn that off. Come on. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Thinking too much. Get out of there. Nope. Yes, that's it. Actually where I want it to be. Where the fuck did he come from? Okay. Oh, big dude. Yeah, I'm like, where's the big dude at? Mm-hmm. Get off me, homie. Alright, I'll kill y'all while my pets is doing pickups. Cool. One right here, I'll take that. Oh, one right here, I'll take that. Move, 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 move. Yeah. AoE. Yeah. Hey, Pablo, you know what I've been thinking about, bro? What if, just because, what if Pearl Abyss did a crossover with Nier Automata and put 2B in the game? What's going on, Bargoff? How you doing, brother? Wouldn't that be insane if 2B was in here, bro? That would be amazing. What the? Kill these fools. Oh. I'll be waiting for like that one piece of gear to be like a Kaffir or something. Like, I'm so glad I ran back to get that. It was a Kaffir. That's a cool 3 million. But it's never a Kaffir. Huh. Keep going forward. Keep going forward. Okay, let's kill these guys, I guess. Nope. Get their attention. That's what I needed. Awesome. It was a little slower of a clear than I would like, but that's okay still. All right, we're just gonna go straight into that. Nope. And hit him with that. AoE. This will get the big crash after. Yep. Grab all of this loot. What is that? I reset my skills and now I have this weird slide that I keep accidentally doing. That? Like, I don't know what that is. I mean, I got this stuff. I don't know what this shit's about. It's not really strong, but I got it. What the? Bro, I swear to God. Everybody finna die. Fuck this shit. You dying. You dying. Your homies over here is finna die. Alright, we only got 6 minutes. I know I'm nowhere near 3,000 right now. Nope. That, yeah. Alright, let's see if we can make up some time off this. Stop doing that. She actually jumped right in the right spot too. Keep it pushing. Ooh, we got 20 seconds. Okay, that's some optimization station for you. Ooh, got the turn. Ooh, missed the CC. What the fuck are you aiming at him for? Oh my god, you fucking... Damn, I lost hella seconds off that. I was doing so good. Roll to the side this time. Oh, okay. Shoot, I'll take just these people. Is bruh not finna come? Oh, yeah, I was finna say, is he not finna come over here? Okay. Huh, huh, huh. Let's get out of there. Get up off me, homie. Oh, why not? I don't need the rest of them. There's only 3 of them. God, these Muskins are so fucking slow. I'm really thinking about putting these other ones on. Did I get everything? Grab that. 8 minutes, Dougie Fresh. Is it? No, 4 minutes. All right, cool. Yep. Ah, I didn't hit enough people. So, okay, so the reason why I roll out, right, is I'm trying to gauge how many enemies I actually hit with that. And if I hit all the enemies, if it actually registered as a hit, then I'll sometimes just go straight into it, right? But if it doesn't, then I'll roll out because it's not, what the fuck? Because it didn't register. You know what I mean? So like, for example, I'll come over here, pop this, right? And there's some people, like this guy right here, I didn't hit, right? So in a situation like that, I'll roll out to re-aggro everybody to kind of pull everything that is in the state of being able to take damage. It'll kind of reposition onto them. You see what I'm saying? Whereas if I don't do that, then I'm hitting people and I'm not doing damage, period. So it's like I'm just wasting time. You see what I'm saying? So when you see me roll out, like sometimes that's what I'm doing. Other times I'm just trying to group them up in general. This one said, "Hey, bam." All right, all right. I might leave right now. All right, yeah, I ain't worried about that. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Okay, I missed all of that. Oh, it clipped him. Nice. Come on. Pop that. Turn around. Okay. I could go straight into it, but the reason why I do that there is so I can hit those guys in the corner when I come out. Yeah, this is why I need better pets, man. I ain't got to worry about positioning and all that extra shit. I could just run past the loot and it'll just be like, yep. All right, so this spot always kind of gets me because it's such a big open area that somebody's not gonna aggro you, right? Like that guy. Like I actually want him to aggro me while I'm killing all these other people, but that shit don't be happening. So then I end up just skipping it or whatever. But it's like little stuff like that I'm still trying to figure out how to optimize. So now I roll back right there because no matter what you do, it's always going to be these two guys coming up behind you. And I haven't found any other way to deal with them because they'll come up behind you and just fucking CC you. They don't do it every time, but just to be safe, it's like, yeah, let's just not deal with it. It's only 3 guys. I ain't tripping about that. Damn, I keep doing a dash right there on accident. All right, we got, what, 20 seconds? So if we're anywhere close to 3,000, which we probably won't be, to be honest. We probably aren't going to be that close because I did make a few mistakes in this run. But I mean, if we're close to 3,000, then that should put us at the 60, close to 60,000, somewhere around there. At least close to, if not like 57 or something like that. All right, so our loot scroll just ended. All right. So let's go do a turn in and see how much we got. And of course, you're going to be killing stragglers on the way out. So that just kind of comes with the tip. You know, it just comes with it. So give or take, I don't know. I'd say give or take 100,000 just to be fair. As far as silver, we came in with what, 1.9 or something. And then we spent 6. So we only made like a little close to $1 million or something like that. I got to go back and watch the stream, but we didn't walk in with a lot of silver. But we're walking away with 2.2. As far as loot, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a terrible yield of loot. Like we should have got way more gruntle gear. Like this thing is usually how it ends is not only is this whole thing full, but my inventory will be full, and then sometimes I got to put it in the whatchamacallit. All right, so here's the yield in 1 hour. So 12,000. So let's go ahead and add that up. This is a Agris Fever with a loot scroll. Just keep that in mind. What server are you on? I am on Serendia 2. I think somewhere in the west of a certain planet. Bruno Mars and Kanye West. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm so confused. All right, so we got 12112. Bargov the homie. If y'all niggas don't know about him, you better ask somebody. 4520. That's gonna give us 50. So we got 54 million from that. So I was 1 hour with a few mistakes, you know. And of course, if I had better AP, I would have came out with 60. Probably even say I'll put like this. And this is not to you, Jay. It's just because my next bracket is 245, so that's why I'm saying 245. But if I had 245 AP and I had all tier 3 pets, I am confident that I could walk away with 70 to 80 million from there in just trash. I actually believe that I could walk away with that much. Where the hell am I going? There we go. Why is my navigation thing weird like that? There we go. So yeah, so that's my guesstimate, but that's how I make money in the game. So after this turn in, I'll be at $1 billion. And then because I spent an hour there, I do have to feed these guys, which happens. As far as pets, I feed my pets. That's how much they use in an hour. And they all accept this. That's why. You motherfucker, you. Okay, well, that's that. So anyway, feed our pets, put them up, because I don't feel like continuously feeding them like that. Also, I forgot to do this so that I can move faster. There we go. But yeah, so that is that. How much without the fever and scroll? Take
25% off of 25%. So take that number and minus 12.5%. So let's do that. So times, what was it, 54 million? So 54 million times 12.5 equals, okay, hold on. 54 times 0.125. So minus 6 million. So it'd be like 48 million without the aggro scroll. You know what I mean? So that's actually pretty low. But let me see how much is actually let me see how much it throws in there. 56, yeah, so 54 million. So I got 54 million plus the 1 million in the whatchamacallit. So that gave me that. So there's your 50, I guess 5 you could say. So there's 55 from that. And then if you take off the Agris Fever, then the Agris Fever is taking away 6 million of the 54 that we got. If you take away the scroll, then you have to cut out 12%, and then you have to cut out another 50%. So that's cutting out 62%. So if you cut out, so it's going to be 54 times, this is based on this run. So 54 times 0.625, right? Because it's a 50% drop rate. Because you have to cut it in half, and then for the first half we had an additional 25% getting at it, or 30% or some shit. I think it's 25. So it's 33 million out of that. So you're gonna drop really low. No, I did a gold scroll. It was a gold scroll. It was 100% drop scroll. I mean, if you have the 100%, then run the 100%. If all you got are the other ones, then I would say you can expect to get, because the only difference to my understanding between the scrolls is that one gives you a different drop amount, but they both give you a 100% drop rate. So, because sometimes you'll kill the enemy and they don't drop shit, right? Like they won't even drop the trash loot, but with this, they drop the trash loot every time. It's just how much they drop is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? So let's say with this one, instead of dropping 1, it'll drop 2. But instead of dropping 3, it'll drop 4. And instead of dropping 3, it'll drop like 5. Some shit like that. But let's say you have this on top of like another, like a common silver blessing or some shit. That's how you get those weird drop rates like 7 and 4 and 3 and like numbers that shouldn't exist. Because the numbers is 1, 2, and 3. And the only way you can multiply that is 2, 4, 6 or 3, 6, 9 or 4, 8, 12, right? But you'll get some really odd numbers like 7 and like the number 7 shouldn't pop up, but it does though. That's if you're using disc scroll with a comma silva and some other shit. You get like, instead of dropping 9, it'll drop 7. It's like these really wacky ass numbers. By the way, I totally forgot you get those books from there. So those books, I actually sold a bunch of them, made a good amount of money off of those. I think these are 500,000. Yeah, so 500,000. So we got another 1, 2, 3. So that's only 3 million from that. But then this right here is actually going to be a lot more than it looks. So these are only 400 mil. These are 400,000. Yes. But if I load these bitches up, that's going to be, what is that? That's 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.3, 1.3, and then these I don't even load. I don't even load these. I could, but I don't. But yeah, you could do that. So that's an option too. But that's what I do as far as Schultz. So yeah, so 54 million, and that's why I was telling you, because you have a higher, you're about to be on in a second, wanted to show me something about that area. All right, for sure. But yeah, that's why I was telling you, if you have a higher AP and better pets, you should be getting way more than that. But I think also the reason why my shit was a little lower than normal in that amount of time was because I had this fucking pet on normal. This nigga was on normal. and he wasn't on agile. So there was hella loot that I shouldn't even have to pick up. Plus I was taking too many breaks. So I think the next time I do it, because I wanted to try it again with the Muskins, but usually I run it with these, which gives me, these have speed crystals in them. Let me see. I tried it with the Muskins, but I usually do it with this, which these have movement speed crystals. With the I have the swiftness in there, and it just helps me kind of traverse a little bit quicker. But these have the adamantine crystals. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just got tired of being CC. That shit was getting on my nerves. But I think next time I do it, I'm just gonna, what the fuck? I think next time I do it, I'm just gonna focus on, like I think I'm just gonna roll a little bit more. But yeah, if you're gonna be on in a sec, then that's cool, bro. Let me see how many scrolls I got left. Speaking of which, got one. But yeah, that's what I do to make money. I do that, or I hit Mansion Forest. Mansion is cool, but it doesn't give me as much, like, it doesn't give me extra shit that I can just sell like that. And the stuff it does give you will never sell. Well, it might, but it like doesn't at the same time. Where is it? These things never fucking sell. The Guardian Stones, you're never gonna sell that shit. This one I know for sure you ain't gonna sell. But I had these in here since I hit polys. Like, if you go way back and you watch on my line, when I actually hit polys, these have been in there that whole time. And they have not moved. And that's the lowest price for that item. And they have not sold yet. So I doubt that well, maybe the other ones might. Now I think about it. These might, because there's like 4 times less of them in the market. You might, maybe. Here's the funny thing though. People don't understand that you can turn that into like Regent. Or maybe they do know, but I would be more inclined to turn that shit into Regent. But I don't have a refillable spirit stone. So I just use the disposable ones. You know what I mean? So I just use them, and then when they're done, I dispose of them. But if I had like a refillable one, then at that point I would just use that and then just use those as Regent. But I feel like, now I think about it, I feel like it's way more conducive to just use the disposable ones. You know what I mean? Because where you get them from gives you a lot of shit. Like the destructive ones you get from trees. And if you got a pretty good scroll, especially if you pop a common silver blessing on top of that shit, you'll have the 120% drop rate, right? Like the last time I did trees, and this was with you, Jay, I walked out with 2 belts. I walked out with 2 belts and like 3, 2 belts and 3 destruction stones. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but I was more intrigued. To be honest with you, I was more tripping on the destruction stones because I use them. Like I always got these things on my characters. 6 AP. Let me show you how much that shit is worth. I mean, I already know you know, Jay, but for anybody else, these stones, and I'm talking equivalent stones, right? So an equivalent stone for 6 AP is 37 million, right? Actually, I think it's this one, 80 million, right? You go farm a disposable one and you'll get multiples of this. That shit is, not only is it 810,000, it gives you, it's attack speed and casting. It's attack speed, that's what it is. So it's a different one. Which one is it? So is it sturdy? It's gotta be sturdy. No, it's not sturdy. Is it sharp? Oh, which one is it? Because I know they just upgrade. I know that much, but I'm trying to see if there's like a major difference. Okay, first things first, I know it's yellow. Fuck it, we'll just say that one. So you could pay 263 million, right? For the, I guess you get 4% resistance. So you can pay 263 million, or you could pay 800,000. 263 times You do that. You can pay one. You could get 263 of these, and you basically have the same shit minus the resistance. Or you could just do trees and you just get hell of them. So it's like there's no reason to get the other ones. I don't really see a reason to get the other ones. Just buy that and save 260 something million, because you're not gonna have this on all the time. Like all the time. Like I do use this. I use that during boss fights, and I use this during like what I just did. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends, you know. And then I just have the green one on all my characters. Not all of them, but I have it on any character that does some type of crafting. I have it on that character because it gives you processing success rate. The gathering and fishing, that's fine, but it's Jay, bruh, I forgot to tell you. Your boy got the fish. I got the fish. So now I just got to do that one, and then I can move on to the next book. But I ain't even focus on the book, because today's stream is going to be about that his hustle. You feel me? It's going to be about that his hustle. And actually, I got to take off soon. I'm about to go see some family. Pops is we about to go see my brother-in-law. So we're gonna head down. We're gonna head down there and hang out with him for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone. I don't think it's gonna be super long. But I do know that Pops, when he gets out the house, he does not like to come back to the house. So we might be out for a while. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. I mean, we're just gonna be kicking it, I think, for most of the day. So I'm about to be getting ready here soon. So whatever you're gonna show me, we're gonna have to kind of make it a little bit quick. That's what I'm talking about. Getting on now. Okay, for sure. All right, hold on. I'm just about to dump all of this off real quick. Hey, I wonder if you optimize. You probably, I don't know. I want to see what he's talking about. Let me see. Is he on right now? Nope, not yet. Okay. All right, yeah. As soon as you hop on, then yeah, I'm gonna hop on my horse and then we'll just smash up there real quick. I could just hit R3 or L3 and just make it easier on myself. And I had a bunch of fish when I had caught that fish, and I let it sit in my inventory, and it all spoiled. Oh man, I'll be just making mistakes. All right, so let's go ahead and grab all this. Okay, that's enough. Boop. Now, like I said, you can load it if you want to, but it depends on the market. I actually be wanting the market to be kind of like fugazi, so that it gives me a reason to load the gear. But right now I don't have a reason to load the gear, so I'm not going to load it. But what you can do is, if you want, it depends on who you are and if you have the resources to do it. If you want, because there's so much Grunnel gear that you do get, you could use that place as an opportunity to like try Grunnel gear. You know what I mean? And you can just tap try. You know what I mean? You can just pop, and then get try. And now you have a bunch of try Grunnel gear that you can sell. That's an option. You know what I'm saying? I honestly do think that the Grunnel gear sells better than the shoes, but for whatever reason today, the shoes seem to be getting some attention. So I'm going to throw those shoes in there and see what's up with that. Luckily we got a +9 and not a +5. So, and if we do have any plus whatever under 5, then those are just gonna have to wait. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. We are over 1 billion. And where are our shoes of infinity? Cool. So I see a bunch of people did Schultz already, right? So I'm gonna do it right there. And this 9 is gonna get sold for the high. And then this Grunnel is gonna get, I think it's oversaturated right now. Yeah, 178. Yeah, somebody's fucking up the Grunnel armor. It used to be 500,000, but this nigga, whoever that is, keep fucking it up. So we're gonna do that. Oh, that's a +1? Okay. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, that's at the median. And when I say median, I'm saying like the average has been selling over the month. Like that's where it's supposed to be. These books, I should probably keep these books because of the not memory fragments, because of the Hunter Seal. Thing about the Hunter Seal is there is a trick that I started to exploit, but I think the game caught it because of how I was doing it. And I think it might have threw a flag and it failed every single other one. But you take the Hunter Seal, you buy like 50 of the grade 3s of the upgrade stones, right? And you could literally turn something worth 500,000 into 5 million in one tap. So you spend basically 1.3 million to make 5 million, right? So I will get 30 or 50 of those. I tap 3 of them on a weapon and I produce one of those. Now I tapped 2 of them out across like 5 of them. I used 5 of these and got 2 of those. When I went back to tap it again, the game failed all the remaining. I had like 57 of them and it failed all of them. After I got 2, it failed the rest of them. Because I kept tapping on the same gear. You see what I'm saying? So I think the game caught it. So you just got to be careful when you do that. But that's an option too. So when you're using the books, that's another option to make like just extra money. Because these do actually sell really good. And particularly if you look, you can get like the armor reform. There's none in the market. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to want this because as you can see, right? So there is demand for it. You know, just because there's not a pre-order in there doesn't mean somebody doesn't want it. They're just waiting to see what gets posted. And if what gets posted is a cool price, then they'll go for that. See what I'm saying? So infinite speed or a stamina. Infinite speed or a stamina. What do you mean? I don't know about the infinite speed or stamina. I don't know what's his happening with that. Not gonna lie, kind of lost me on that one. I'm trying to think of like what you mean by infinite speed or stamina. I haven't. I'll say this much. I've seen. What the fuck is his name? There's some guy. He has like level 30 stamina. Like she's at level 19, but my Lon is at a much higher level. And I think she's at like 24. I'll check real quick. But you can run for a long period of time with the right amount of stamina. But I saw a guy with like 30, and it looked like he just was not running out of stamina. Maybe he had additional stamina or something like that. Also, they do have a meme speed build. I've seen it when I first started playing. Like I seen it. I haven't used it, but I've seen it. Some guy ran past, it's in one of my real early streams. Some dude ran past me so fucking fast. I was like, I see why this nigga's on foot. But that was at the time when I was running. Like, and I was like, nah, fuck horses. I want to run forever because they do in a way seem a little bit faster than a horse. Well, when you first get a horse, right? But yeah, she's at 32. So yeah, this guy, he was pretty high and his stamina was like not running out like damn near at all. Like he just trained his stamina. I don't know what the purpose of that is because once you get a horse, you don't need stamina. I mean, you do, but you only need stamina by way of your skills. And your skills are going to use a set amount and your running uses a set. And the breath is only for running. I haven't noticed that higher breath keeps me from spending stamina. I haven't noticed that. Unless it's like recharge rate. Maybe I got to look into it a little bit more. Let's see if there's some immediate information on that. Walk or run for more breath XP. Okay, but that doesn't tell me anything else aside from that. So I don't know. It just says do that to train your breath, but whatever. But there are meme speed builds where niggas is running hella fast on their character just for the sake of fucking running fast. Anyway, so now that I'm done with that, what I usually do after this hustle is I go tap in with all my other spots or characters, and I check on those resources to make sure that those resources are still cool. Usually I just go to the character and check, but you can also check from storage like I'm doing right now. Because I'd rather show y'all like how you should do it rather than showing you what I do. Because what I do is just take the long way because I'm lazy as hell. Anyway, we got some common silvers in there that I probably should have used, but that's fine. Got some bars in there. That's cool. All right, so you only made 2. That's fine. You got 2 jackets. That's fine. So I don't got to do shit there. I'm looking for something to craft because I'm almost at master. That's basically what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? So in here, we got some flax. We got some cotton. You know, some basic shit like that. In here, we got a bunch of iron ore that I can bust down. And I also got a bunch of planks. Like, I could bust down these planks one time. And I could probably hit master off that. Oh shit, my control's down. I could probably hit master off of that. Keep in mind, all this that I'm talking about right now is all going towards a bigger bank account. So they say you don't need to go past artisan. My thing is, why the hell would you not go past artisan if the most lucrative people in the game are at guru? So why would you not want to go guru if, like, does it hurt to go past artisan? Like, I mean, obviously it doesn't, right? But why would you not want, why would your focus stop at artisan is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Why would you stop at artisan? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you just like keep processing on the same character and keeping that shit going until you hit guru? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Just a thought. Because all the little life skill speed run shits I keep seeing is all to artisan. And it's like, why didn't niggas stop at artisan? Like, stopping at artisan. Like, speed run till, like, Evil Do His Harm, he speed ran leveling, right? He speed ran to 60. Like, everybody speed runs to 56. Speed run to 60. You know what I'm saying? He did that shit, and it was, I think it was 7 hours. It was like a whole 7-hour stream or something like that. But it's like, yeah, do that. You know what I'm saying? Go for the gusto. 60 is where your shit stops anyway. Like, once you hit 60, there's only one skill that you need. There's only one skill left after you hit 60. And you kind of don't even need that skill. That's just there just because. And if you would like to see it, every single character has it. And it's down here under passives. And I want to say it is, it's usually an HP one. Okay, so it's not HP on you. Yep, that one. So hers is, she gets 2 DP from hitting 63. Now this is out of all this extra shit that she gets. But she gets 2 additional DP for hitting level 63. 62 is hard enough to hit. But that, out of every single skill, is the only skill that you actually need 60 for. And every character has that. You know what I mean? But it's to the point where it's like, you don't, you know. So you can say speed run 63, technically, right? But we're not talking about 2 DP. We're talking about a difference of, if you're gathering, why the fuck would you stop at artisan? You know what I'm saying? Where is my horse? There is no horse summon. You're in Grena. You have your horse. You don't have a horse.
You should be aware that you can only ride one mount at a time.
Huh. Oh, Darcy's in Duvenkroon? Okay, well, let's not have you in Duvenkroon. Darcy, sure. Sure. We'll just get Darcy, because I don't need a courser horse. Or none of that. Can't even log in. It says the network is under maintenance. Well, I'm not logging off then. Like, yeah. I turn this shit off. That shit gonna immediately kick me into maintenance. Nobody's moving. Oh, he's moving. Okay. I was trying to see if there's still network interaction at least. All right. Anyway, I was trying to get a horse so I don't have to do multiple trips, but I'm going to dump all of this shit into the market so I can process it on my lawn. because my line got the Swizzag. 3 thou out. Can I carry that? Nope. Can I carry 2,000? Nope. Can I carry 1,500? Yep. All right, this is going to be super slow. Cool. Drop this in here. And the only reason I'm even processing this is I'm not even processing this for money. I'm processing this for the master. I don't even care about the money from this. Because this is not going to make me a ton of money. What's going to make me a lot of money is brass. This needs to get made. That's going to make me a lot of money. Horse parts are going to make me a lot of money. Duvenkroon will make me a lot of money, but oh God, man. Duvenkroon is a pain in the ass. Like, you got to have a lot of CP. Well, not a lot of CP, but you got to have a lot of like rare ass resources for Duvenkroon to really work out like that. And I think most of that shit that you got to get to process anything in Duvenkroon is you have to go gather it. Like, you can't automate half none of that shit. You know what I mean? Which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Because the only work that I actually have to do for this little passive stream I got, and that's, remember I was telling y'all a long time ago when I first started this, I said my goal is going to be to take this situation in this game and I want to develop such a ridiculously crazy passive income that I literally do nothing and there's just money in the account all the time. Like, I want that type of hustle, and it's going to take me a while, obviously, right? It's not like I'm going to just up and have it. Like, I'm going to have to get creative and figure it out and all of that. But once I got it, then it's like, all right, cool. I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you're in the business of making new characters all the time, that actually works in your favor if you level them all to at least 56. You know what I'm saying? If you get them all to at least 56, you are just adding daily bread in your pocket. So I actually recommend doing that. You know, once again, if that's what you're into. Give me 1 sec, guys. Gotta switch that thing over. I'm getting myself a snack. Nigga, it's time to start. All right. Okay, we'll do 1,500 at a time. Ooh, can't. Okay. I think that'll work. All right. So let's pop a couscous. Let's get our chopping one. Stop. Get our chopping one. Get our cat out. Put this dude up. Can't believe that full energy was. I can't believe that shit. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. All right. So chopping. Yeah, just make sure. All right. Then you just sit here and let it chop. But what I am looking for is for processing to hit Artisan 10. Once it hits Artisan 10, I'm officially 1 level away from Master. And I think once I hit Master, I should have a higher drop rate for everything, or a higher yield rate. By the way, I'm still looking for, yeah, I was waiting for you to log in. But yeah. I was looking for that dude who popped 15,000 off of whatchamacallit. Oh shit. Come on now. That's not good. But yeah, I was looking for that guy who popped 15,000
off of one batch of Blackstones, and he got he got 15,000 Blackstone powder out of it. But yeah, when I find it, I'll send it to you, bro. And he was saying something. I don't know if he was guru or master, but he was something. And when he did that shit, I'm like, okay, that makes complete sense why he's banking so much. Because Blackstone powder actually does sell pretty good. Like, it's not like it doesn't sell. Like, it does sell relatively well. Hold on. All right, so speaking of which, let's fish the market. And we're doing Blackstone powder. That's going to take forever. All right, so there is a lot of orders in here, but those orders are going to disappear at least within the next hour or so. And yes, all 20,000 to be on. Because some people don't make Blackstone. They just don't like making that shit. And it's not hard to make it, but sometimes you just get tired of making it. Because you need so much of it you need it for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really need Blackstone powder for like everything. But you can make a killing off that shit. Let alone if you make, let's say you made 1,500 of that shit. Let's do some calculations. Let's say you just made 1,500 in one batch. So 1,500 in 60 seconds, right? That times, how much was that? How much was it worth? It was like 38, or it was like 38 or something. Blackstone, 3680 times 3680. That is 5 million. You're producing 5 million worth of a material every few seconds. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's costing you a lot, right? Because you need 23 of these to do that batch. But if you took 23 of those and you busted it down to 15,000, now that's 55 million just for going plop, right? Now, how much does that equal? Let's do that math real quick. This is the part of the stream I actually wanted to get to. So 197,000 times 23 is what? That's 40. That's 4.5 million. So you could spend 4.5 million. Sorry. So you could spend 4.5 million and produce 55 million worth of shit. In 60 seconds, you go pop, pop, and you make that much Blackstone powder. Now, I don't know if it's true. I have to find it again. But I know my eyes went, because he said 15,000. And I had to back up and was like, nigga, what? Because I went to go make some, and at the time, I made like 20. And I was like, or 14 or some shit. And I said, now, wait a minute. I said, pop, and I grinded it, pop, and it said 14. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I went back to the video just to double check. Like, did this nigga really say 15,000? And this nigga said 15,000. And then he popped 15,000. I'm like, hell nah, bro. What the fuck? But I think, to be fair, he was like super maxed out. He's that guy who's like, yeah, you got to do all the things to get all the things. Like, you can't do anything worth of anything that has to do with anything combat related in this game. Every waking moment that you play this game has to be dedicated to not actually playing Black Desert Online. You're playing fucking Farmville for the first like 6 months of the game. Maybe for the rest of the game. Like, there's no reason to play the game. That shit bugged me when he said that shit. And it works. But it's like, why the fuck would I play that? Why would I play this when I could play that iOS game with the white guy? The sleepy white guy. He looks like he secretly wants to murder his parents or some shit.
whatever that like knockoff Farmville game is, where he like builds the house and the garden and all that shit. Why not just play that? You know what I mean? But if you play this game like that, that's, you know, you'll make a killing, but you need like login and all that shit. You know what I mean? The only thing that kind of kills me, here's what's killing me though, like straight up, is there's gear like specifically made for life skilling, right? Like, so let's say, okay, so let's say Logia Craftsman, right? If you get the Logia Craftsman and you get a tech, right? It's going to give you an extra 200% masters. That's fine. If you do the Gathering one, let me see if I can pull up the Gathering one. That was because that was a bad example. That was a bad example. I think it's the Gathering one. It's either Gathering or Alchemist. One of them gives you a fucking ridiculous number though. Okay, it must be Alchemy. It's one of them motherfuckers. Let me see. Maybe it's a tool. Okay, so they all just give you mastery. So which one is it? Life skill, life skill, life skill, life skill. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong one. So it's alright. So I think it is functional. So if you go to functional and then you go, let's say craftsman, bam, you get a 25%. Oh, there it goes. Processing success rate. So the success rate, what that is basically the drop rate. It's the drop amount. So if you make 1,000 of an item, you'll get an additional 280 of that item. That's how that works. And then, wait, did I get the process stone? Yeah, I got the process stone. But if you get the pin one, you get 40% more. So I'm busting down right now. I'm busting down like 3,000 of some shit, right? If I had the pin one, I would get an extra 1,400. So you take that plus all the shit, like all the droughts. Like there's a drought that you get. I have it for my shy. I think it's Vendur. So use Vendur drought. That one gives you another 20% success on top of that. So now you have the 40 plus the 20. So that's 60. So you're already almost doubling your shit. You see what I'm saying? All you need is another 40% success, right? You get the couscous for the 5. And then I think if you get the Logia stone to pin, because this is what he does. He doesn't invest at all in any fucking fighting gear. This nigga is completely fucking useless on the battlefield. To the nth degree. Like, he is useless. Right? But, shit. Processing? This nigga make Brizzhead. Like, Brizzhead. Okay, so that shit only gives you mastery. And lets you do... All the stones do is let you do it in bulk. And I guess they give you additional mastery. Which is fine. But I only use the stone so I can mass produce. And then, like, I got out of the alchemy mass producing. I got out of producing without a stone. Like, if I can mass produce without a stone, I won't produce it. Like, I'd rather produce with a stone. So that instead of proccing something one time, but I produced 30 copies of it, I'd rather produce it 30 times and get 30 copies of it. I'd rather get the 30 times experience. Because you only get 1 times experience when you do like salt and herbal shit. Like when you do some shit like that, like nah, I'm doing that via a stone. So that way I can get all the XP with it. I gotta do some more chopping. Nope, I just wasted energy. Well, I guess it wasn't a waste. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, 1, 2, 5, 0. That was not the number I was trying to go for. 1, 2, 5, 0. Okay, 1, 1, 0, 0. Cool. Keep that going. But yeah, I don't feel like there's any loot or gear that helps with drop rate. It's kind of what I'm getting at. Like there's shit that helps with like processing success rate and like fishing rates and like shit like that, but there's nothing that helps you with your like loot rate. You know what I mean? So like with like let's say because you have your life skiller and then you have your combatter or whatever, right? I don't feel like there's anything in the game that assists you with combat. I mean, you have loot scrolls, yes, but it's not a piece of gear. But to be fair, combat does have more buffs, I guess, because you can get a 600% buff, and you can get a 530 plus a 530 skill point buff. You can get the Black Spirit buff that gives you 300 of each. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably got that shit waiting right now. Let me see. It's that Black Spirit one. It's on my other one. But yeah, the Black Spirit buff when you're farming, that'll give you hella shit too. Luck stat. Yeah, I mean, you got a luck stat, but don't the luck stat work with processing too? Like it's cross hustle, right? Cause I got 4 luck on. I need to figure out where the fuck that luck is coming from. Cause I don't know where it's coming from. To be honest, I have no idea where it's coming from. I just know when a character hits 56, I just put a set on them and they just have 4 luck, and I don't know where that shit is coming from. Like, I honestly have no idea. Yeah, I don't know where that shit's coming from. That's a weird ass stat. That's just it's on every character I got. If that character has any set of gear on them, they have 4 luck. The Guardian has it. The Sage has it. I don't even know how the fuck the Sage has it. I don't know where that shit is coming from. But I thought luck worked in both hustles. So I'm saying something exclusive to, like, if you're farming trees, right? Maybe hold on. Maybe it's a common silver blessing. Maybe that's it. Let me see. Is it consumable? No. Miscellaneous? No. Tribal aid, maybe? You know what? I know it's under here. There it goes. So, common silver. So item drop rate 20. Okay, so maybe that might be it. I'm sure it's got to be shit like that. It has to be stuff like that. Does this give you? Dang it! I thought it would give you weight. I thought it would give you a weight increase. That's okay. Yeah. So anyway, so we had $1 billion. So now I just got to decide what I want to do with it. I got to figure out, because I'm way in between the crescent ring. Like, to be straight up, I feel like the levers are going to serve me more, right? I feel like these are going to make a way bigger impact on what I'm doing. But what's actually going to put more money in my pocket would actually be the crescent ring, right? So if I get this crescent ring, right, now how much more money it's gonna put in my pocket, I don't know, right? I honestly don't know. But that 4 extra AP is gonna make a pretty big difference, right? So if I get that, then I should be able to just bank another $1 billion in a few days, and then I could just go for the other ones at that point. So yeah, because I'm not going for, like, anything that's more than 1 billion. I'm not going for any of that shit until I got everything that's $1 billion. And everything that's around $1 billion, I'm gonna knock out all that shit first. Then once we start getting into shit that's like 5 to 10 billion, very first thing I'm doing is I'm going Pin Kazarka. This is the very first thing I'm buying. Pin Kazarka. Very first thing. I'm gonna try to get that shit before, cause the Tet is 10 billion. The Tet Black Star is 10 billion. Cause it's just a better weapon. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it is better than a Pin Kazarka. Like, it just is. The only way you could say it's not is that because you lose 2 AP or some shit like that versus, no, you lose 3 AP to all species. But the amount of monster damage you get is fucking retarded, but so it's a better weapon at Tet, nigga. So, but I'm not buying that. I have one and it's at duo, so it's like I just gotta go tap, and then it's like cool. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not gonna go that easy, obviously. But if I could just go tap and then tap, right, then cool. But once I get this to try, you know, I'm still kind of planning everything out. But I know basically here's where I'm at. Whatever my next purchase is, it has to be really impactful, yes. But eventually what I'm gonna run into is 2 different hustles. And these hustles are they're gonna put a fat ass dent in my pockets. So I'm trying to figure out what's the most impactful I can get right now, which I'm thinking is probably gonna be that crescent ring. So I can get that hustle knocked out. Bam, now I got the AP, so on and so forth, right? But then, what'd you say? Fairy and maybe your guild? Oh, okay. Probably. Maybe, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a boat, though. I mean, I do, but I don't. Honestly, I honestly do not know. At this point, I am lost when it comes to that luck stat. Put that up. But yeah, so it's gonna be pets. That's gonna whack my pockets stupid ass hard. Pets, getting all tier 3 pets, that's gonna crush my pockets, right? And then building up a cronstone supply that's fucking ridiculous. That's gonna whack my pockets even harder. Like stupid fucking hard. Cause it's like 100 cronstones. Like it's almost like, if I remember, I haven't done the math, but what it seems like is it's like 1 cronstone for $1 million. Now I know you can buy them for 2 million just from a vendor, but to get them off the market and bust some shit down, it's like you get like 300 and some change, or a little less than 300 or some shit. And from that set itself costs 300 million. So it's like 1 million per or some shit like that. Like you got the chest piece, that's like 169. Then you got like the gloves and the shoes and the weapons. So that's like another 30 and a 60 and a 60 and a 20 and it's like some extra shit, right? So you just put all that together, boom, you got like, let's say 300. If it's 400, fuck it, that's great. But either way, 300 cronstones, 300 million. But I'm gonna need like fucking 5,000 cronstones though for what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I mean to make it to where I don't have to think about it. I could just go in, tap, done. Tap, done. Tap, done. Tap, done. To do that, I'm gonna need hella cronstones, right? So, but I'm trying to make sure whatever this next move is gonna help get me closer to the next move. Because I need the ring and the shoes. I need the ring and the levers. Like at the end of the day, I need the ring and the levers. You know what I mean? I want the levers because line. Because if I go out there and I'm farming and a fuck nigga come around, last thing I want is his fuck nigga shit hitting me. So I want to have the most meaned out fucking evasion build. That's still competent, obviously, because I have to copy it to my my guardian. But I want a ridiculous ass amount of evasion, because these fuck niggas in here is some straight fuck niggas. Straight up fuck niggas. Like when they some fuck niggas, they like take pride in being a fuck nigga. So, but I want to be in a position where I can like shoo a fuck nigga off. Like I can fuck with a fuck nigga. Like, oh, you want to do fuck shit? I can do fuck shit too. Cause I don't pick fights. They hit me and then I just start fucking with them. You hit me first, I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean? You're getting fucked with for a minute. Like I'm gonna be fucking with you for a while. I'm gonna tire your ass out. And I'm going to leave it. I'm going to imprint that name, Ningguang, DWP, and Cypher Signals. That shit's going to be stuck in the back of your fucking head next time you get on this game. I want that shit to live on in your heart. Like, this motherfucker wouldn't stop. Like, yep, I wouldn't. I fucked with you. Unless I could beat your ass, I'm fucking sticking to you like flies on shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking all the L's, nigga, but you going to remember me, though. You gonna remember that shit. So the next time you go and just randomly swing at a nigga, you gonna remember that shit. You gonna remember that all that time that got wasted. that you could have went up and made a sandwich and kicked it with your daughter, but instead you was wasting all this fucking time because you felt like swinging at a nigga you ain't got no business swinging at. You know what I'm saying? So instead of swinging, I recommend just saying, hi, hey, we're both here. Would you mind teaming up? I feel like that's way more productive than fighting a nigga over a grind spot. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. All right, anyway, let's bust this shit down. Sorry, I went on my little tangent. I apologize. Bam. But yeah, man. I think right here, I'm probably going to be taking a quick brisache. Because I got to check in with the fam and see what's going on. Because we were supposed to take off here in a minute. But I'm not sure if it's going to... I'm assuming it's going to happen. But I don't even know if it's going to happen. I don't know. Anyway, let me go on ahead and take this brisache. And I'm going to holler at you guys in about 5 minutes or so or whatever. All right? We're going to throw on some... we're throwing Shield My Dreams. I ain't heard that in a minute. It's sunny out here in California. I want some sunny vibes. All right. See y'all in a bit. All right. All right. So apologies, people. But yeah, so I'm going to be having to stop the stream. About to go, kick it with some family and whatnot. So it is still happening. But yeah, I will be streaming some time later tonight when I get back. And then we'll just kind of continue where we left off. To wrap things up, we did Schultz. We got about 54 million from there. We got some Gruntle gear. We got, some shoes of heave. We got some books. We put some stuff in the market as far as what is it? As far as horse gear. We're working on the mastery, we're working on the process and mastery. I'm trying to get to master. I think we're about to hit artisan 10 here in just a moment, which is nice. We got our little situation set up, and also instead of turning in brass crates, we're going to be, we're artisan 10. So instead of turning in brass crates, we're going to be turning in brass to the market, because there's a 4 times increase in value in the market compared to crates. Unless you got some crazy trading situation going or something where you can get like 400,000 a crate or something crazy like that. So anyway, I'm going to be still looking into possible hustles. We looked at the Blackstone powder hustle. We looked at the weapon upgrade stone hustle. You got the weapon grade 1, 2, and 3. We looked at those. Told you about that one. Just be conscious that if you do opt to do that one, I would only do it 2 times on one item, and then switch to a whole other ass character, and then move it to a whole different inventory, like reset the whole shit, almost like log out and log back in, and then try it again, because the game caught me and failed me 50 times. Like, I failed 50 attempts in a row on a grade 3 stone. You see what I'm saying? So out of 50 times, I should have got like 25 of them at least. Well, maybe 20 of them. Right? So that's something you could look into also. You pop it in, extract it, pop it in, extract it, pop it, so on and so forth. So, and then we're going to be looking at getting, I think I'm going to just go with the crescent ring. Matter of fact, I'll just buy that right now. That way it's out the way. I don't got to think about it. I really want that Libers though, but I'll make another billion. I ain't tripping. Where's that ring? Because I'm gonna need more AP in order to do whatchamacallit anyway. So we're going ahead and whoa. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I need another 70 million, 66 million or whatever. So I guess we'll do that. So when we get another 66 million, I'll just go ahead and buy the crescent ring, and then we'll just get that started. So anyway, you take it easy. Oh, fairy gives 2 luck. Okay, got it. That's what it is. Okay. Take it easy, bar golf. Appreciate you stopping by. I will have a great time. You guys have a great day. It's sunny out here in California. It is not Philadelphia. It is amazing though. Everybody should be having their vaccines. I hope everybody's life is kind of getting back to normal. Prayers, peace, and blessing to all y'all. Without further ado, to see us with DWP. If you had a great time, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you got any other crazy hustle ideas, as you guys know, I'm a little bit new to this game. I'm going to be new until I'm about 6 months into this game, but a little bit new to this game. I'm coming up on 5 months, I think. 4 or 5 months, something like that. Anyway, if you got any ideas or anything that you recommend, leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to test it out. If it works for me, it works. If it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work. It's a to each his own type of game. And that's what I love about it. And I'll be hollering at y'all in the next piece of content. All right, and always remember, keep your wig screwed on tight. All right, love y'all and peace. Woo! Where is my exit? There it goes. All right, y'all, peace.